Have you ever been close to achieving something important, and suddenly you procrastinate? You doubt yourself, you overthink, you lose motivation, it feels irrational, you want success. So why does part of you keep sabotaging it? Here's the truth, your brain is not broken, it's protecting you. In this video, you'll learn why your brain sabotages your success, and how to stop it. Self-sabotage is when your behaviors block your own goals. It can look like procrastination, perfectionism, quitting too early, picking the wrong partners, staying in your comfort zone. And the frustrating part, you know better, but awareness alone doesn't stop it, because self-sabotage doesn't come from laziness, it comes from fear. Here is the ultimate truth. At the core of your brain is a powerful, ancient system designed with one primary goal: to keep you safe. It's not wired for modern ambitions like getting a promotion or building a business. Its job is survival, pure and simple. This system is incredibly efficient, but it's also running on some very old software. Deep inside, your amygdala, your brain's smoke detector, is constantly scanning for danger. Thousands of years ago, the threats were clear and present. A predator in the bushes, a rival tribe, or the risk of being cast out from your own. Survival meant following a simple, rigid set of rules. Avoid risk at all costs. Stay with the tribe because isolation meant death. And above all, don't stand out, because being different could get you exiled. Today, the threats have changed. The predator isn't a saber-toothed tiger. It's the fear of judgment on social media, the possibility of failing at a new project, or the discomfort of being seen. But your brain often can't tell the difference. Modern success demands the exact opposite of those ancient rules. You must take calculated risks, be visible to connect and create opportunities, and consistently do things that feel uncomfortable in the name of growth. To your primitive brain, this feels incredibly dangerous. When your actions don't match its old predictions for safety, it flags a prediction error. This mismatch between your modern goals and its ancient safety map triggers an alarm. In its simple logic, success equals exposure, exposure equals vulnerability, and for a survival-focused brain, vulnerability equals a mortal threat. So, to save you from this perceived danger, your brain pulls the emergency brake. It floods you with doubt, anxiety, and the overwhelming urge to retreat back to what's familiar and safe. This isn't a malfunction. It's a feature of your survival programming, designed not to ruin you, but to protect you from what it mistakenly believes is a life or death situation. Most people think they fear failure, but many also fear success. Failure threatens your ego, success threatens your identity. If you succeed, people expect more from you. You might outgrow relationships, you might have to maintain a higher standard. That pressure feels unsafe, so your brain chooses familiar discomfort over unfamiliar growth. Because predictable pain feels safer than unpredictable change. Your comfort zone isn't always comfortable. It's just familiar. You may hate your job, but you know it. You may doubt yourself, but you're used to that voice. Growth requires stepping into uncertainty, and uncertainty activates your nervous system. Your brain would rather keep you small than risk social rejection or emotional pain. So it whispers, "Do it later. You're not ready. What if you fail?" And you listen. Furthermore, self-sabotage often sounds like your own voice, but it's usually an old survival script. Maybe you grew up with criticism. Maybe love felt conditional. Maybe mistakes weren't safe. Your brain learned, if I lower expectations, I won't be disappointed. If I don't try, I can't fail. So the inner critic tries to control outcomes. It believes harshness equals safety. But safety without growth becomes a cage. There's also chemistry involved. When a task feels overwhelming, your brain looks for quick relief. Scrolling, snacking, distractions. These give small dopamine hits. Short-term comfort wins over long-term success. Your brain chooses immediate safety over delayed reward. It's not weakness, it's wiring. Now for the most important part. We've understood the why behind self-sabotage, but how do you actually begin to rewire it? This isn't about forcing change through sheer willpower. It's about gently and intelligently working your brain's protective instincts, not fighting against them. It's a process of building trust with yourself. Here is a practical 4-step toolkit to begin that process, starting today. First, cultivate awareness without shame. The moment you notice you're procrastinating, avoiding, or quitting, the instinct is often to criticize yourself. But attacking yourself for sabotaging only deepens the pattern and strengthens the underlying fear response. It tells your brain, "See, I was right to be scared." Instead, get curious. As a micro-action, grab a journal or a note on your phone and ask with genuine curiosity, what is my brain trying to protect me from right now? Is it the fear of being judged? The fear of not being good enough? The fear of the responsibility that comes with success? Just naming the specific fear reduces its power. You're not finding fault. You're gathering data with compassion. Second, make success feel safe by making your steps incredibly small. Your brain is wired to resist big, uncertain leaps, but it can tolerate tiny, manageable risks. If your goal is to write a book, don't start with write a chapter. Your first step is open the document and write one sentence. That's it. Celebrate that as a complete win. This is also where environment design comes in. Make your desired action easier to start and distractions harder to access. Put your phone in another room. Place your running shoes by the door. Reduce the friction for the first tiny step. Third, actively regulate your nervous system. When your body is in a state of high alert, any form of growth or change feels threatening. You can consciously shift your body into a state of calm and safety. Simple grounding exercises, a short walk, or deep, rhythmic breathing can make a profound difference. Let's try a quick mini practice right now. Breathe in slowly for 5 seconds, and breathe out slowly for 5 seconds. Repeat this just 3 times. A calm body sends a powerful signal to the brain. We are safe enough to move forward. And fourth, consciously upgrade your identity. The stories you tell yourself are instructions for your brain. Instead of reinforcing a negative identity by saying, "I'm just a procrastinator," or "I'm bad at consistency," frame it as a process of becoming. Start saying, "I'm becoming someone who follows through on my commitments," or "I am practicing the skill of consistency." Your brain is a prediction machine. It constantly seeks to prove your identity right. When you repeatedly feed it these new identity signals, it will start looking for evidence to make them true. Each tiny, consistent action you take becomes a vote for this new identity, building a foundation of safety and trust around the success you truly desire. Self-sabotage is not proof that you're incapable. It's proof that your brain cares about your survival. But you are not living in the wilderness anymore. You don't need protection from growth. You need courage with compassion. Your brain can learn. Neuroplasticity allows change. Every time you act despite fear, you teach your brain, "This is safe now." And slowly, the sabotage weakens. If this journey of understanding resonated with you, take a moment to acknowledge what that means. It's a powerful signal that you're not lazy, broken, or unmotivated. Far from it. You are and have always been a deeply resilient person trying to navigate the world with the tools you were given. You're simply protecting yourself in ways that once made perfect sense. Your brain, in its incredible effort to keep you safe, developed these patterns based on past experiences. It created a fortress of familiarity, even if that familiarity sometimes feels like a cage. But you don't have to stay stuck there. Recognizing the pattern is the first, most crucial step toward changing it. You now hold the map to your own inner workings. Growth feels scary because it's unfamiliar. It's the unknown territory outside the fortress walls. Your brain will sound the alarm, warning you of potential dangers, because its primary job is survival, not fulfillment. It prefers the predictable misery over the uncertain joy. But the life you want, the one filled with purpose, connection, and achievement, lives just outside that comfort zone. It's waiting for you in the actions you've been avoiding, in the conversations you've been dreading, and in the dreams you've been dismissing. And your brain can come with you. It doesn't have to be your adversary. By using the techniques we've discussed, by observing without judgment, taking small steps, and celebrating tiny wins, you can retrain it. You can teach it that new things can be safe and that growth can be rewarding. You just have to lead it. With compassion, patience, and consistency, you become the guide. You show your brain the way, one conscious choice at a time. If this video helped you understand yourself better, please give it a like to help others find it. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more insights into the psychology of a better life. Share it with someone who might need to hear this message, and save it to revisit whenever you need a reminder of your own power. Because the more you understand your mind, the less it controls you, and the more you become the conscious creator of your own life.